Welcome and happy Taurus season. I'm feeling super comfortable in this energy. My sun is in Taurus. However, we have a Mercury retrograding coming up. It's coming up, I believe, May 10th, and you can feel its shadow as early as the 26th of April. And we also have a solar eclipse new moon in Taurus on April 30th. So those of us with Taurus placements, you're definitely going to be feeling this energy right now. Our sister sign as well, Scorpio, you'll definitely be feeling this energy. It'll really impact all of us the way it needs to. So it's just something to be mindful of. With that being said, I still feel like it's the perfect time to share my journey with the moon and how working with the moon's energies has really helped me to expand my knowledge around myself and my spirituality as well. So I started my lunar based practice back in 2017. I was at the time working exclusively with the new moon and the full moon. However, after some time, I found that the spaces between these moon phases, which was around 2 weeks, felt very unstructured, and I wasn't entirely sure how to guide myself through the process of manifesting my intentions as well as letting go of what I needed to let go of in order to create more space for what I wanted to manifest. So one night I was admiring the moon, as I often do. I believe it was a crescent moon that night. And I began to get curious around what that moon phase represented. One second, I need some water. Yeah. So, of course, that just created a rabbit hole of what each phase represented. And what I left with after that was a greater understanding of how to connect with myself and others, how to balance the masculine and feminine energies that I hold within me. And it just helped cultivate a deeper relationship to the earth and to really be able to witness the magic that is contained within the earth and feeling very, very much a part of it as well. And I recognized that the moments where I felt most illuminated, most acknowledged, and most seen, the moon was always present. I remember I was part of a moon circle pre-COVID times, and it was the first time I really witnessed and experienced the release of repressed, painful energy while simultaneously being held and holding others with reverence, care, and love. And that's something that I really love about the moon, is just how it really anchors us all together, whether we recognize it or not, and just how closely we follow it without even being prompted or guided. Is just naturally there. And I find that its light illuminates our darkness, which I relate to as our subconscious or conscious mind. And it allows us and grants us the awareness on how to best show up for ourselves so that we can show up for others. And at this moment, I felt like it was really important to share the knowledge that I gained. I've been doing a lot of my practice and my rituals in private, and I felt that as I was letting go of old ways of relating, existing, and learning, that it was appropriate to open up the space so that I can receive as well as give new ways of relating, new ways of sharing with others, experiencing others, others experiencing me in this new energy that I'm embodying as I go through these cycles. So how this will look is that I'd be providing a lunar forecast, which will go over the phase and what the phase represents and its energy, as well as the astrological influences of the phase, which will include the houses and the planets that they represent as well. After that, I will be providing a collective moon reading. I decided to do 3 piles just to help with the practice of strengthening your intuition and choosing the messages that you need to receive, which is an important practice of the moon as well. So for the new and the full moon, I'll be providing 3 cards in each pile, and for the remaining phases, I'll be providing 1 card. So the moons actually move very quickly through the phases. So there's 8 phases in total in the span of a month. So I'll be posting the videos every 3 to 4 days. And I know that sounds a little overwhelming as a practice. However, half of the lunar cycle is dedicated to rest, so it makes it a very sustainable process as well. And to begin our first lunar cycle, which will be the month of May, I will be providing an introductory video of each phase and just breaking down in detail what the practice is for the phase and the lessons that we learn within the phase. So I will be providing that this month on the 28th of April. And then afterwards, I will be sharing the lunar forecast with the collective readings on the 29th. I just want to provide it a day before each phase is supposed to peak. That way it just gives everyone just a little bit of more time to prepare and know what they have to do for that phase and really consider it. So yes, I'm very excited to do this practice and to finally open it up within the community. Please share your comments down below, and I would love to hear what your relationship with the moon is, any curiosities that you have, how you've been doing your practices, if you feel as inclined to share, and what you've learned through the process. Again, I want this to be a co-created community, and I would love to see what that could evolve into. So before I wrap up this video, I really want to extend acknowledgement and like an immense gratitude to Ezzy Spencer, who wrote the book Lunar Abundance, and Asha Frost, who wrote the book You Are the Medicine. Both of those books contain just like a wealth of knowledge and medicines. It was Asha Frost in her book where she described medicine as something that in the West we've really socialized with, like literal medication, just like an aspirin or something, but that medicine is not contained to just like these pills and things that are created through pharmaceuticals, but it's also so much greater than that. It's how we connect with the land, it's how we connect with all the beings of this earth, plants, animals, elements, all of it. So yeah, I would not have any of this practice or knowledge if it were not for them. So I'll link their books down below. I really encourage you to purchase them, especially if you're really into lunar practices, because it has just, again, like I said, wealth of knowledge. So I will see you again for the introductory new moon phase, where I will just be breaking down what that practice looks like and the considerations to take to best work with the phase. I'm really excited. I cannot wait. Don't forget to subscribe so that you have the videos ready to go. You can also follow me on TikTok and Instagram. It's my Flora. And I just share tarot, lunar, astrology related content. And yeah, I'll plug that all down below.